Okay, good evening all. And today's actually what we have to do is we have to revise. Actually, we have to discuss the paper that we have already done in last week, right? So if there are anyone new today or anyone came like without doing the paper, don't worry, just listen carefully. Then what you can do is like you can go through can understand the content that we have discussed. So don't worry, we will be discussing that from the beginning and in the next class, right? So don't be upset, don't worry. So let's discuss the questions now. Okay, I hope that you know the marks already. If not, let me show this. So this is for the Sinhala medium students, and about the English medium students. English medium students, I think this has the marks for English medium. Okay, yes, this has marks for English medium. Right, please look at this and you can find the marks that you have received here in this Excel sheet, right? And let's discuss the paper now and see where you have mistakes, and also so let's try to learn from the mistakes and by discussing the paper, right? Okay, let's move to the paper now. Okay, question number 1. To feed data into the computer. So how we can input data into computer, that is using input devices, feeding data in input devices, taking data out, output devices. Store is to store the data for long time, storage purpose. The memory is temporary storage. Memory is a temporary storage. Storage is for long time. Okay. Which of the following is example for computer hardware? Data is not computer hardware nor data raw facts. Operating system is also not hardware. There is also a software. Uninterrupted power supply means UPS. When power is not there, we are using uninterrupted power supply, UPS, to provide backup power. To provide backup power, we are using UPS. So that is hardware. That is physical component. Simply, that is a physical component. Next question. Sasiru, yes, any questions?
Sir, join now, sir. Are you discussing the paper?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, sir.
Next question. Central processing unit is placed in keyboard. No, CPU is central processing unit is there in the motherboard. It's in the main memory. No, it's in the motherboard. So that is the answer here. Actually, Nilanjana. So why this is a mistake? So you have marked keyboard. Keyboard is not the place where the CPU resides. CPU reside in where? CPU is there in motherboard. CPU is there in the motherboard.
I think so. I put the motherboard, but I think it accidentally.
Yes, it seems right, because like the system won't change it. Basically, accidentally you have selected this, right? Can be. Which of the following is not characteristic of a computer? Intelligence, yes, it is a characteristic, but they're asking not a characteristic, right? Speed is also a characteristic. Relativeness is not. Intelligence and speed are correct answers. Who is considered to be the father of the computing? It is Charles Babbage. Who is Lady Ada Lovelace? She is considered to be the first programmer. Ada Lovelace is the first programmer, right? Ada Lovelace is the first programmer. Father of computing. Right? Father of computing is Charles Babbage. Ada Lovelace is the first programmer. Okay, then fill in the blanks. The device which is used to store data, information, and instructions temporarily identified as the main memory of computer. It is also called random access memory. Asking about memory. Main memory is also called random access memory. Another name for main memory is random access memory. Right? So CPU is central processing unit. Read-only memory is that memory which is used by the manufacturer. Right? ROM is the memory used by the manufacturer. නිෂ්පාදකයෝ තමා ROM එකේ store කරලා එවන්නේ. TV වල එහෙම තියෙන හැම device එකකම තියෙනවා. In all the devices ROM is there. ROM එකේ තමයි setup එක දාලා එවන්නේ. Brightness control කරන්න, contrast channel මාරු කරන්න. TV වල තියෙනවා. දැන් computer වලත් තියෙනවා. When you turn on a computer, initially there is something called BIOS. ඒ BIOS එක තියෙන computer එකේ configuration හදන්න. ඒක තමයි read only memory එකේ තියෙන්නේ. හැබැයි ඒ වෙලාවේ run වෙන. So whatever running here, this is a currently accessing මේ දැන් මේ මම මේ edmodu දාලා තියෙන edmodu දැනුයි run වෙන්නේ. So currently accessing දැනට run වෙන එක. Currently accessing tools are there in the random access memory. Random access කියලා කියන්නේත් ඒකට ඒ හින්දා. It's a volatile memory. Current එක තියෙනකන් විතරයි මේ දැන් තියෙන memory එක. It is like our temporary memory. Right? It is like our temporary memory. අපේ temporary memory එක වගේ. Because it cannot remember the things for long time පුතේ, but it can remember things for short time. It is a short time storage. කෙටි කාලයක් මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන්. It is a short time storage. It's similar to our short time memory. So anyway, the name is main memory or the random access memory, right? Question number 7. Are used to enter data into the computer system. To insert data, we are using input devices. To get data out, we are using output devices. I/O devices, input output devices. No, it's input devices only. Storage for the storage purpose. What is an example for computer hardware? Hardware means physical things. Physical, tangible. අතින් අල්ලලා පුළුවන් භෞතික දේවල්. Tangible, physical things. Data is no. Operating system no. VDU කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? What is VDU? VDU is a similar term for monitor or screen, right? Screen or monitor. It's a similar term. Monitor එකට screen එකට කියන සමාන වචනයක්. VDU is a similar term called for monitor. Firmware is a software, right? Firmware is software. Firmware කියන්නේ manufacturer දාන software. Firm කියන්නේ manufacturing firm එකනේ. Firm එකේ දාන ware. Firmware. Firmware is a software stored by the manufacturer. නිෂ්පාදකයා විසින් දාන එකක් තමයි firmware කියලා කියන්නේ. Okay, next. Memory card is example for solid state device. That is true. So what are the solid state devices? What are the solid state devices, Pute? Solid status. Normally, storage devices. Right? Normally, storage devices, right? When it comes to the storage devices, so normally these storage devices are having components which are moving.
Random access memory.
I'm asking about a solid state device, right? I'm asking about solid state. Solid status device කියලා කියන්නේ නෑ random access memory එකට solid status කියන්නේ. Solid status device means the devices having non-moving component. Actually, have you watched this Flintstone cartoon? Flintstone. So there is a gramophone. Gramophone and a bird. Bird is reading the gramophone. You can see. So this gramophone is read by a bird in Flintstone cartoon. This is something like this. Iripura ඇත්තෝ කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒකේ මේවා ඉබ්බෙක්ගේ මේක උඩ තියෙනවා කට්ට උඩ මේකක්. එයා කුරුල්ලා හොටාරයට මෙහෙට කරලා ඔක රීඩ් කරනවා. So this is actually a technology, right? This is a technology, how a CD is read, how CD works. So if you see the animation, a video, you can see there the CD basically it rotates. CD එක rotate වෙනවා. CD එකේ laser head එක අර කුරුල්ලගේ කොට වගේ ඉස්සරහට පස්සට ගිහිල්ලා තමයි ඔය CD එක read කරන්නේ. So this is how a CD is read, right? Let's see this animation. I think it is there in here. There are a few layers here. Actually, what will happen? This will rotate in the CD drive. No, it's not shown here, I think. It's not shown here in this one. Here. Let's see this one. See, the CD basically it rotates. CD rotates, the laser head is basically moving like the bird's beak, and so using that actually the reading happens. Birds are bird ge photo wage beak ge aage me එක වගේ තමයි ඉස්සරහට පස්සට යනවා. අර Philstone cartoon එකේ යනවා වගේ තමයි. This is the reading process of CD. So CD is rotating. අපි මේවට solid status කියන්නේ නැහැ. Solid status කියන්නේ හෙලවෙන්නේ නැති. But this is moving, CD move වෙනවා, DVD move වෙනවා. Hard disk උත් ඔය වගේම තමයි. How hard disk works? Let's say how hard disk works. Hard disk එක ගත්තම මේ hard disk එක SSD නෙමෙයි සාමාන්‍ය hard disk එක. Normal hard disk it rotates පුතේ. එයාත් rotate වෙනවා අර වගේම. අර CD DVD වගේ එයාත් rotate වෙනවා. එතකොට තමයි මේ reading එක වෙන්නේ. It's also like a gramophone. You can see it also rotates. It's like a gramophone, right? This also rotates. Yeah. Then this is moving back and forth and the middle part is rotating. That is how the reading happens, right? That is how the reading happens. Okay, now you have some idea now. Anyway, solid status devices, the specialty of solid status device is it's having non-moving component. Then memory card ඇතුලේ move වෙන ඒවා තියෙනවද? Is there any moving components inside memory cards?
No.
Oh, no. ඒ හින්දා එයා solid status තමයි. Right? ඒ හින්දා එයා solid status තමයි. මොකද move වෙන කොටස් නැති නින්දා. Pen drive, is it solid status or not? Non-solid status. Pen drive. Pen drive, is it a solid state or non-solid state? Pen drive එක ඇතුලේ move වෙන කොටස් තියෙනවද? නෑනේ. No moving components inside the pen drive also. Therefore,
non-solid.
yes, it's solid. No moving components. Moving components නැත්නම් solid. If there are no moving components, then solid state memory, right? The pen drive එකත් solid state. CD DVD solid. නෑ.
No, non-solid.
ඒවා move වෙනවා. හරි. hard disk move වෙනවා. CD DVD move වෙනවා. හැබැයි තව පුළුවන් අපිට ගන්න දැන් solid state hard disk කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. අලුතෙන් තියෙන එක. Solid state hard disk basically that is solid state hard disk ගත්තම එයා move වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට memory card is a solid state means it is true, right? So devices temporarily store data, information, instruction is main memory, is also known as RAM, right? And this question was there. RAM, random access memory. නැත්නම් RAM කියලා කියන්නේ move වෙන්නේ මේ RAM කියලා කියන්නේ temporary data store කරන device. Device store data temporary. The device store data temporary. We call that random access memory. It is the basically that is the temporary memory, and that is the main memory. That is main memory too. එකට main memory කියලා කියනවා. Okay, that's it. Robotics are used in transportation, agriculture, factories. Yes, it's everywhere. Robotics used everywhere. It's used everywhere. Select the correct way of turning on the PC. first wall switch, then the uninterruptible power supply or UPS. Wall switch එකෙන් පස්සේ තමයි UPS එක. After the UPS, the system unit, then the monitor, finally the monitor. That is correct. Use of underscore is one of the latest improvement in industrial work. What is in the gap? Yes, use of
Artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence. Yes, AI. Latest ne CPU operating system ඒවා පරණයි. CPU කොහොමද ඉස්සර තිබ්බනේ computers වල පරණමයි වෙයි තිබ්බනේ. OS එකක් තිබ්බා. But මේක artificial AI කියන්නේ අලුත් එකක්. Artificial intelligence. කෘත්‍රිම බුද්ධිය. Thinking computers. You know computers can think. මම දැන් computer එකට කතා කරොත් එයාට තේරෙනවා. මම අහුවොත් computer එකෙන් Siri, who is the father of computing? Okay, it processes, it seems. Uh-oh. Wait. Siri, who is the father of computing?
Here's what I found.
Okay, so here you can see she's suggesting, means the computers can understand natural language, computers can think, can understand, can listen, can read the natural language, can listen to the natural language, answer accordingly. Therefore, it is intelligent. So that is using artificial intelligence. The feature artificial intelligence. When computer hardware components are out of use or discarded by the user, it is called as electronic wastage. Yes. When it is not in use, we can call it electronic wastage. What is the meaning of file extension? Write 5 examples. A short way of writing the file type. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so let's write some additional notes.
So your mic is muted.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Right, please write down this. So what is mean by extension? File extension is a short suffix which is used after a dot, suffix used after a dot, and a short name to identify the file type. Examples, you can see some examples here. abc.dot.cx. So docx is the
hi.vbs.
Yes, you can say hi.vbs, hello.txt, maybe my.jpg,
tree.png.
yeah, anything you can write. So either with the file name or without the file name also you can write, right? Here I'm writing with the file name, but without file name also you can write. Okay.
Prodia.txt.
thumbnail.psd.
Yeah. So this I'm highlighting, the name can be anything, but I'm highlighting the extension in the yellow color. You can see this VBS, TXT, JPG, MOV, MP4. So these are the extensions. Whatever the answer written by Nilanjana is correct, right? Okay. Right, let's go to the next question. Next question says, question number 16, write two smart portable device. Write two smart portable devices. So smart means, if device is smart means controlled by a software. So then if it is portable, means you can pick and run. You can move from one place to another place easily. So you call portable. Portable and smart means it's controlled by the software and you can move from one here from move from M is missing. Sorry, it's my mistake. Move from one place to another place easily. So the examples you can say, okay, laptop is a smart portable, tablet is smart portable, but not only that, you can say smart watch or smart smart mug, smart mirror, smart hat,
Smart
TV. Is it portable?
No.
Smart, you can say smart glasses. So they are asking portable and smart, right? Then you have to think about the portable. Smart TV is smart, yes, but basically moving from one place to another place. Yeah, moving one place to another place is a problem, right? Basically. Okay, so let's move to the next. Write two guidelines to follow our computer labs for any device security and guidelines for our safety. So what are the guidelines for device security? Lab එකක් ඇතුලේ ඉන්නකොට device වල security එකට. So what can you do for the security of device? We can use, okay, device security. Device එකේ security එකට අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන්, we can use UPS. So then in case of power failure, it won't affect it. You can use a fuse. Fuse එකක් use කරත් හොඳයි, ලොකු power එකක් આવොත් එයා pitch එක නැතුව යනවා. And surge protectors. Sarjana Arakshaka, surge protectors, protecting from surges, electrical surges. And you can use air conditioning. So that will cool down the machine. Keep dust free and pollen free environment. Dust, pollen, duvili, kunu නැති අඩුවෙන්. I do not bring food into the lab. Lab එකට food ගේන්න නැතුව ඉන්න ඕන. Food and beverages. Right, these are for the device, and locks, and also passwords for the device security. Locks and passwords, physical locks, logical passwords, anything. And for your safety, you have to sit in correct posture. Sit in correct posture. Right, that is one thing. Sit in correct posture, and maybe distance from eyes to the monitor. Eyes to the monitor, you have to keep a distance, right? And then be careful with electricity, right? Watch carefully and be careful with that. So check the wires. So if the eyes are short, please note that, inform somebody, right? If there's a damage. So these are the things that you need to keep in your mind for your safety. Yes, avoid running and playing inside. Yeah, that is also for your safety. Avoid running and playing inside. Those are correct. These are general. It's easy to find the answer for these kind of questions. These are general. Okay, let's move to the next. Question number 18. Yes, any questions? If so, please ask. You need more time? Okay, get it. Okay, it's enough, I guess. Question number 18. Explain the properties of strong password with an example. Okay. Right, but the thing is, this is not enough. The answer is not enough. So you need to mention. So how the password can be strong. So what are the points? So one main point is at least set 8 characters or more. More the better. Right, then mix letters, numbers, and special symbols. One more thing, do not use easy to guess words and patterns. You have to write an example. So for an example, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, we know it's not a good password. And you can say, if you're using something like this, so this is a good one. Because this you cannot guess, you cannot see any words, symbols, letters, all are there. The number of characters exceeding 8. Right? So that is the thing. Okay, please write down that part.
So I have sent you a password, sir.
Yes, this is Sanugi. It is not a good password. Isn't that so? Because it has a word and it has a number. So it's quite easy to guess. Yes, it is not bad, but it is not a perfect one. It is somewhat good, but it is not a strong one. You can make it more stronger. It is not bad, but it's not that much strong. You can make it more strong. Okay. Right. Next question. Let's move to the next one, right? I guess you are done with this. The process of problem solving has three components. What are those? Input, process, output. Yes, exactly. It's easy question. So what are the process of solving a problem? To solve a problem, you need to consider about three things: input, process, output. Correct. Right, two different differences between hardware and software. Again, this answer is partial. This is not a perfect answer. You have written half only. Only one is written there. Hardware is tangible, software is intangible. But asking two differences. Asking two differences. Please note there are two differences. They're asking about that. Yes, Danuri, the one you have sent is good. Password. Yeah. Okay, you can say hardware, physical, tangible. It is physical, it is tangible, it is yeah, those are the things. Software, logical, you can say intangible set of instructions. So that is software. Those are the facts about hardware and software. Please note these two. So let's move to the next. Quickly write down this. Let's move to the next. Write two guidelines which should be followed in the computer lab to ensure the safety of device. Actually, yes, we have already discussed similar question. Write two guidelines which should be followed in the computer lab to ensure safety of the device. Do not supply power to the device without the correct instructions. Avoid taking the other drinks and all this. This is not correct. And other things also we have discussed already, right? We already discussed and we saw that. So other things, because the ACE locks, proper locks, encrypting, so using locks is one thing, right? So these are some of the factors to be considered. Using passwords, not bringing food and beverage into the labs. Not just that, you can say for device safety, air conditioner, maintain air conditioned environment, use it dust free, remove the shoes and when you're going to the lab because the dust can, and also be protect from the insects. So use approved insect repellers and all, or seal the room properly, properly seal the room. These are the guidelines to be followed in the computer lab. Do not power supply to the do not supply power to the devices so which are not properly connected or without proper instructions, without the guidance. Do not supply power to the devices. Okay, I think we are done with that. Let's move to the next. What is file extension? A short form of file in the file type. Yes, correct. but I think you can write more, as we have already discussed this question, again repeated question. So you are lucky to have repeat questions, but you're unlucky to not to get the marks. You have to only copy and paste the answer you have pasted in the previous one and get the full marks. So be tricky. Next. What are the functions of operating systems? Yes, what are the functions of operating systems? What are the functions of operating systems? Operating systems are functions monavada. So give me examples. So what are, give me examples for operating systems? Or done operating systems monavada. Can you give me a few examples?
Linux,
Windows 11,
Linux based, like Linux full godak, Ubuntu Linux, Fedora Linux, Red Hat Linux, Santana Linux, Nofix Linux,
Mac OS,
Linux, Debian, Mac OS, then මම පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ Mac OS. Windows 11, Windows 10 නේද? ඒව ඔයාලා
Ubuntu,
Windows 7.
Ubuntu, Windows, and Android phone වල තියෙන mobile phone ඒවත් operating system. iOS, Android, yeah, those are also operating systems නේද? Right. Okay, then, so what are the functions of operating system? Operating system එකෙන් මොකක්ද කරන්නේ? What are the functions of operating systems? Two things, right? The number one thing is, I mean, I'll erase these things. මම උත්තරේ දෙන්නම්. Number one is it provides an interface and work as an intermediary between.
say you have to type word.
Work as an intermediary between the user and the computer hardware. අපිත් computer hardware අතරමැදියෙක්. intermediary කෙනෙක් අතරමැදියෙක්. දැන් අපි කොහොමද මේ hard disk එකේ මොන හරි save කරන්නේ? අපි නිකම්ම ගිහලා file save කරනවා. හැබැයි ඇත්තටම මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඒක hard disk එකට තමයි ලියවෙන්නේ. What is really happening? It will be written to the hard disk. ඒතර hard disk එක අපි දකින්නේ නෑනේ. අපිට පේන්නේ නෑ. හැබැයි මේ OS එක තමයි ගිහිල්ලා hard එක හොයාගෙන hard එකට ලියලා ඉන්නේ. OS does that part. ඒතර operating system එක තමයි ඒක කරන්නේ. ඒකයි මම කිව්වේ ආතරමැදි. It's an intermediary between the user and the computer hardware. ඒතර ඒක ලියන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකක්. So what is the second? Second එක යා ලියලා තියෙනවා කවුද? අපි විනුජනා ලියලා තියෙනවා. Second is, what is the second thing? It works as a resource manager. යා තමයි පරිගණකයේ තියෙන resources ටික බලා ගන්න. ඒතර resource manager විදිහට යා කරන්නේ hardware manage කරනවා, network manage කරනවා, ඔක්කොම resources තමයි. හරි. Memory management, file management, process management, ඔක්කොම ඒවා තමයි. All these are relevant operating system functionalities. ඒවා තියෙනවා ඔයාලට full marks හම්බ වෙනවා. දැන් මේක න කීපය ලියලා තියෙන්නේ, but that is enough. So this is the full story. Full story එක තමයි OS එක අපි computer එක දැන් monitor එකට කොහොමද දෙයක් පෙන්නන්නේ? OS එක තමයි කියන්නේ. කොහොමද අපි print out එකක් ගන්නෙ? File print කියලා අපි කියන්නේ OS එකට නේද? අපි කියනවා මෙහෙම ගිහින් file print. අපි printer එකට කියන්නේ file print කියන OS එක තමයි printer එක හොයලා print කරන්නේ. So that is why I said it is an intermediary. They are අතරමැදියෙ. It's an intermediary. And not only that, it works as a resource manager. තමයි මේ ඔක්කොම ටික කළමනාකරණය කරන්නේ. කොමලත් එක්ක කතා කරලා middleman. It's an intermediary or the middleman. The second thing is it is actually working as the middleman. The second thing is working as resource manager too. Okay, done.
No, sir.
Quickly write that.
Done, sir.
Okay, sir. Done.
Okay, the next question, 24. Fill in the blank, the sequence of turn on the computer. First is electric supply. So you have to copy and paste words from this one, Pute. Hari, the Vinojana. So be careful. That is the mistake here. Actually, you have to copy here monitor TER ne wadala thini TOR monitor tama metana thi. So that is spelling mistake, right? Here electricity supply command na ekana. But these are just spelling. That's why you got half marks. Anyway, I'll manually edit that, but don't do that again, right? I'll manually edit that.
Okay, sir.
I'm adding 4 marks there, but be careful when there are questions. Please ask, please add marks, and it's reverting back your marks. Please do the same as instructed. Copy and paste the answers from the words given in the brackets. So that is the thing.
Okay.
First thing is supply and electricity, then the turning on the UPS is the next one, and then the next one is system unit can be turned on, and after that the monitor can be turned on. So those are the things, right? That is the order. Okay. Question number 25, or the last question. The basic functions of a computer are input, process, and output. Yes, it's very straightforward. Easy one, straightforward and easy. Straightforward and easy one, right? So input, process, and output. Okay, let's see the mark status now. And let's go to the submission list. I can go to the examination. And 10 submissions are there, but there are around 14 students, don't know, or 13 students, right? Some students have not submitted, it seems, right? Some are okay, this is the score leveling, and you can see Sasiru has obtained 92 marks, Dihansi has 89, 80, okay, good marks. Sehansi chutta kaduila thiyena. Sehansi, check your answers. I think it seems you have missed some answers. Anyway, I have discussed this now. No? So Sehansi, please go that and check, because that is anyway. Don't worry much, because anyway. So with the if you continue to come to the class, you will definitely improve. And our examinations are a little bit tougher than your school examination, so you don't want to worry about that, right? So anyway, you can improve that in the next stage, right? So that is it, and I think we have discussed everything. Next day I'll be moving to the new topic as we have finished discussion. So I'll be moving to the new topic next week. Then good night, see you all next week. Sasiru, yes, any question?
So, Andy, sir, you told that when the one who gets the first place in the one, you are.
Then 100 marks. I said 100 marks. Don't manipulate, right? So I said the one who, if you get 100 marks, you will be given special award. So still 92. You have 8 more to go, right? Anyway, so let's see what can be done. But anyway, there are 8 marks. I'll check your paper again and see whether. So why you lose such marks, right? Okay. Okay then. Good night. Bye.
Good night, sir.
Bye, sir. Take care, sir.
Bye, sir. Yeah.
Take care, sir.
right?